ourselves a Pikachu XY Evolutions Reverse Holo. Really, really well centered. I didn't see any like trend lines on the holo itself, and this one might have been one that we pulled actually instead of traded. So we traded a lot. That might be a little white Nick right there. If it is, it's like infinitesimal. Tiny, tiny, tiny beyond all comprehension. No, looks good. We got two. That one's the other one. This one also looks pretty crisp. Alrighty. So, Raichu from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Reverse Holo. Also very crispy. We got another Raichu, but this time a holo. This will be from Generations. We got the squad. He's surfing while his boys are flying above him. Ain't that a beaut? Look at that. Ooh. And they're all really well aligned. They look crispy. There's no whitening on the corners or anything like that. And then we got Detective Pikachu with the stamp. Alrighty. Oh, sorry. We had another one of the Surfing Pikachu boys, but in the meantime, got another stamped Ash's Pikachu. I know there's a ton of these. I don't know what the general value of them are. If they go for more as like a collection, like as a whole set, or if people look out for very specific ones of the Ash's Pikachus. But they printed a whole bunch of them for promos, and it's the same stuff as that. It's just Pikachu with Ash's hat and different varying, just hanging out. Eevee, Reverse Holo Unseen Forces, stamped. And it's hard to see the holo on that, but there is in fact very, very faint holo on that. Actually, can I do it like this then? Hold on. Look at that holo. So, I don't know if many people know this. Checking. I don't know if many people know this, but anytime there's that stamp right there, and it's from one of the older sets, I know it doesn't have the holographic down here, but these are still classified as reverse holos because they were pulled in the same spot as a reverse holo in packs from these eras, the EX Unseen Forces and Power Keepers and those sorts of sets. Those are considered reverse holos. So if you're ever looking up prices and you see them stamped anywhere, know that that's the identifier for it, because if you're looking on TCG Player or something like that, and you're looking for promos or like exclusives or deck exclusives or something like that, under the guise or notion or thought that these specifically come from those, like the decks or the exclusive things, they don't. They just open these in normal packs, and they were just in the reverse holo spot. Maybe not for all of them, but for quite a majority of them. I think some of them were promos and things like that, but this is I think Call of Legends reverse holo. Flareon. That looks crisp on the back too. You got another Flareon here. It's a GL, I think it is, or I forget what they call that. Oh, I guess it just, that's not English lettering. My bad. I thought GL was what it was, because there's a couple other cards with that tag. Level 55, and it's from Rising Rivals. Reverse holo. And that looks crisp as well. Then we got Jolteon, reverse holo. This one, I think, is Majestic Dawn or Secret Wonders? I think Majestic Dawn. Jolteon, reverse holo. This is one of the sillier artworks, and I know people don't like this one as much. I kind of appreciate it. I like all of the more abstract and funky and weird looking artworks, in my opinion, so. Got a reverse holo Jolteon from Call of Legends, looking like it's going super fast. Zoom zoom! extra zoom. And then, is this reverse? Yeah. We've got a reverse hollow Umbreon from Plasma insert generic plasma set here. I think it's Storm, but it might be Freeze. I don't recognize any of the plasmas anymore. They all look the same to me. Anyway, very crisp. There's a little white speck in that corner there, but otherwise looking really good. And then here we've got a normal Glaceon, non-hollow, and then a reverse hollow Glaceon. Arguably, this one looks way cooler because it's already on the Team Plasma kind of like blue color scheme anyway, because of the they made the blue trim and everything like that. And for it to be Glaceon, that it just looks so cool looking. What is that? Little nick, little thing on the sleeve. Oh well. It still looks so cool. Everything like freezing around it. Oh man, extra cool. Cool. So reverse hollow XY Evolutions Gyarados. I like that one. We actually got an even better one of those further on. Okay, so this is gonna be a whole collection set. So these are the Cracked Ice deck exclusive Latias and Latios that were promos. So check it out. Look at all of that. I wanted to get to the Pokemon stuff because I actually know a lot more about the Pokemon side of things than I do about Marvel cards. Marvel's cool and everything, and I know a bit about it. It's not my cup of tea, I guess. I'm more of a, I don't know, this sort of high fantasy lover. So we've got two of these reverse hollow Regigigas, and they both look really, really crisp. Moving along. So right here we've got 3 cards. It'll be a Typhlosion reverse hollow, and then beyond it we've got a normal Typhlosion. This one will be the if I can get the hollow to show in the light without that without the hardcore reflection. I guess I can't, but in the meantime there's a Cracked Ice version for Heart Gold Soul Silver. So trust me when I say that that's like a Cosmos hollow. It actually does like the really cool woo, like little I don't know, solar system pattern thing. But yeah. We've got these two. We've got another reverse hollow Blaziken from Holon Phantoms. And then we got a reverse hollow in a different way from I think Phantom Forces? Something like that. Cool. Starmie, Heart Gold Soul Silver reverse hollow, looks absolutely immaculate. I might be on the case. Or maybe on the sleeve on the end. No, yeah, that's on the case. Get out of here, you weird thing. I don't know. These cards have been sitting, not necessarily in storage, but like in a box for a real long time, waiting for PSA to reopen. And having accumulated this over the course of multiple months, it, you know, sits around for a little while. But yeah. Here you go. This is a pretty crisp looking Cosmos Hollow Sableye. I wonder if anybody pronounces that wrong. It's just like Sabli. I love me some Sabli. So it got Charmeleon. Yeah, Charmeleon's like an OG, I think, right? Something like that. No. Got a Suicune. Now we got a Suicune. I think that's Secret Wonders. I can't remember all the sets from way back. Just delineating between the different ones. I've looked at a lot of them. I've gone through a lot of them. I know that that's something Victory. Supreme Victors, I think it is. This is such a cool card, by the way. Lurking in the dead of lurking in the dead of night. One metal claw. One weakness. No. Rapidash reverse holo. Looks crisp too. There might be a speck on the sleeve itself, but Blastoise non-holo. This one was a more of the mundane ones, but we do have a couple others that are better than that, arguably. We got a Tropical Beach, but this one's from the World Championship 2011. Every iteration that I've seen of Tropical Beach that exists anywhere has ridiculous prices associated with it. I don't know if it's a playable card or if it was just really highly sought after or what what it was. I don't know, but I figured this might be worth something if somebody thought like Tropical Beach was like a nostalgic card, they played it in one of their OG decks and they wanted to get it graded perhaps. And even though it's a World Championship, maybe this is like the budget version for them, you know? I want to get it graded, a graded copy, but I don't want to break the bank on a legit Tropical Beach or something, you know? Whatever it might be. And then we've got a normal holo, basic pattern design, XY Evolutions Clefairy. Let's see. I see a single print line on there. So this one might be a 9, but that's okay. So we've got Scyther reverse holo. Might be a little alignment to the right. A little hard to tell on the front, so it might be okay. Check that out. We got a Cosmos Holo Celebi. This one it would be from I think that's Triumphant. Let's see. So got a reverse holo Pokemon Communication from Heart Gold Soul Silver. And this is just the first pile, by the way. This is just the kind of these are okay quality cards. These are more of the bulk and value submissions that we're going to be sending in whenever they reopen those service tiers. Whenever that happens. Detective Pikachu Mewtwo. I think it's a... I don't know, is that a secret rare? I forget what silver specifically denotes. I know if it's beyond the numbers, then it's a secret rare, but I don't remember if silver is just holo rare or if there's something else specifically with that one. But Gengar, Cosmos Holo. Got a normal Credilli. Oh wait, no, it's holo. It's holo. Haha, I joked, I kid. Anyway, any of these Aquapolis cards are always, or not Aquapolis, Expedition cards are always really, really nice looking. I love the e-reader strip. Even though it's a Credilli, I know most people aren't that big of a Credilli fan. Maybe one person though. And then Steelix, this card's just absolutely amazing. One of the top cards in my opinion from the side that's not as worth it, I guess you could say. I think they're worth it. I think they're all great cards, but cool. I'll put that right there. Oh, I forgot about the other pile that I was doing. Yeah, there was a... Here, check it out. I don't know if you guys are necessarily interested in these. Oops, hit the camera. So I've got a couple like Yu-Gi-Oh! Little stickers here, I think. I don't recognize any of the guys in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, so I'm not going to bother with that one, but I do recognize some Magic stuff. And this one is a Thoran weaponry from... I think that's... Is that Antiquities? That one I don't remember as well. But Thoran weaponry rare, non-holo. I know these can come in a holo pattern. That's an ink error. As far as I know, that's an ink error. And then there's a heavy-duty crimp on the top. And I was like, wow, this is a really bad misprint. I wonder if that's worth anything. I'll grade misprints and all that because I find it to be entertaining to see how, you know, they'll mess up in the production process and how, you know, people are actually interested in that and understand that even though a company may put out cards that look really, really nice, they can make mistakes too. So, I don't know, it's interesting, but non-holo Charmander, Bulbasaur, Poketrivia, these are all like Poketrivia cards, but And then we got the movie cards. Some of them are hollow, and it's a Charizard butt. You know that's a good card right there when it's got a butt on it. A Pikachu. Got Armored Mewtwo. The future looks bright. This is such a cool looking card in the hollow. It looks kind of dusty with double sleeves going on. We got 2 Digimon cards here actually. These are not my cards. They're actually from one of a buddy of mine that works at our LGS, or LCS, whatever you want to call it. And he's like, yeah, man, oh, you're sending in stuff to grade? Dude, can you send in these 2 cards? I would love to see them in slabs. It's like, yeah, sure, I got you, man. No problem. So, and then a couple magic cards. I don't think that these are going to be worth anything, so I'll just go through them real quick. But if you find them to be worth it or something, maybe you can tell me or be like, oh, that's a great card right there, or whatever it might be. But these are pretty mint condition, reverse hollow, commons, uncommons, rares, vintage. Not vintage necessarily. It's not like alpha, beta, revised, fourth, and all that, but these were very early sets for sure. And some of these cards are somewhat sought after, so like I would probably get that one just because Crown of Flames seems sick. So we had Death Wish and we had Golden Wish. And these were like the highlights here. I'm really close to the camera, I'm noticing. Winter Moon Mesa. We got a, was it Crosis's Catacombs? It's a weird name, way to say the name, Crosis's. And then we got Coastal Tower. This is one of the highlight cards of the Magic stuff. And then same here. I think this is 4th edition or revised. I think it's 4th edition. Nightmare, signed by Melissa Benson, I think your last name is. Yeah, Benson. So, one of the OG artists for Magic. Oop, hit the camera. Cool. Put this, put it right there. That's fine. All right, so we got a Hollow Squirtle. I don't know if this is a unique chrome pattern. I don't think it is. I think this is just the standard chrome, where it's got like the sunbeams coming out and everything. Maybe I'm incorrect. It's really hard to tell when looking up Topps cards because apparently they had like 5 different types of chromes that could occur for cards, which is wild to think about. How many different iterations could be out there in the universe. But so this is a Portuguese Red Eyes Black Dragon. It is a 1st edition from DIJ, which I don't remember what that set is at all. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh all too well. I know it a bit, but not enough to be an expert or anything. But got a Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. This one is a movie promo. I think it's a secret rare movie promo. We've got 2 of these guys. I don't know if they're going to be worth anything graded, but I looked them up. They seemed all right. They're actually kind of expensive cards, and people seem to like them. So I was considering sending these guys in. And then a Red Eyes Baby Dragon. All right. So anyway, I liked these cards. So I got this from an interesting lot. Set those off to the side right there. I got these from an interesting lot that was what was it? It was only, it's a little bit less than $70 actually. And I picked up all those cards. I picked up a couple ghost rares. It was actually really cool. Let's see, I got one more actually. Chaos Emperor, the Dragon of Armageddon. What's up? Nice. Howdy y'all, hope y'all are having a good day. Got a couple cool cards to show everybody. Hope you hang out. If you have any questions or want to look at a card a bit more, just say something for sure. I'll be happy to show it again. But so we got the Pikachu McDonald's holo. This one was pretty crisp. We actually opened this one up on a TikTok that we did. So a while back, whenever the McDonald's promos were actively going on. We got a Kingdra. Look at that swirl. Woo! And a Mega Rayquaza. Look at that. And then that's got pretty good centering and everything on the backside too. So cool. Let's grab just like a pile here and I'll go from here. So this one's not top loaded yet. It's one of the newer pools that we got from Chilling Rain. But we got this and we got this out of a booster box that we opened, and I was like, okay, all right, I see you. Not the greatest stuff, but still really cool looking cards, and they might be gradable. They might be worth it. So considering we're sending stuff in anyway, might as well, you know, piggyback it off. All right, so actually I'll just go one at a time. I was gonna go through the whole stack, but we'll just do it like this. So 2 Primal Groudons. I believe this is the more rare iteration of the Primal Groudon from this set. I'm not too sure though. I know there's 2 of them from this set and they're both varying prices and varying rarities, so somebody can probably correct me on that one. But then we got Mega Gardevoir EX. Very nice looking. Like I said, these are more of the low impact, low tier cards. We'll be moving on to more of the expensive cards here. Probably in about 30 minutes, maybe? Depends on how quickly we can get through this, but this one's another one. So I'll preface this by saying this is the World Championship 2011 deck again. It's that same deck from earlier, but they had an interesting set of cards in this one that I think might be worth it. So not only did they have that Tropical Beach from earlier, but they had this. It's one of the full art Suicune and Entei legend cards, but it's the World Championship, so it doesn't have any of the holo or anything like that. And I thought, well, if people are interested in these and they don't want to break the bank looking for the actual ones, because we've also got the actual ones too, the actual prints to send in. These are just some of the more, like I said, low impact ones. Maybe somebody wants these. Maybe somebody really likes the artwork and just doesn't want it in a holographic, wants it just, you know, just like that, but graded in slabs. Who knows? Might as well try. We got a Espeon EX. Mint condition there too. Very few of these cards are gonna have like nicks and cuts and wear. I think we have like a couple of shadowless cards at the end that might be in like very minimal wear condition, but we'll get to those. We got 2 of these. I think we opened these back when we were doing Vivid Voltage, and so we've just kind of held on to them with the intention of grading them for personal. Yeah, do the OG amazing rares that got printed outside of the Japanese prints. And then we got, so I'll start with the Leafeon. So this one's a bit more of an uncommon Leafeon because I don't know if anybody's ever looked it up. There's not many Leafeon GXs out there, or EX, one of the 2. There's not many out there. And that kind of surprised me because I would have expected like it being one of the more OG ones, or one of the not like one of the first 3, but you get what I mean, like one of the starter ones. It would have a lot more prints, you know, just across different miscellaneous sets, but I guess they skipped out on Leafeon a lot. This is a cool card to me. I love this card. Alternate artwork Jolteon. And then we've got our last little sprint here. These are Charizards. Check that out. Really well aligned in my opinion. Might be off just a little bit that way on this one. And then the GX from Detective Pikachu, the promo for it. Oh, that looks so cool. I know it looks kind of weird with it being hyper realistic, but I love every iteration of Charizard. I think trying to own a full diversity, a full like diverse cast of the cards is always good. So then we got these 2 babies. We got the Charizard and Brazians. These are some of our very first pickups whenever we started collecting. Got them super cheap. I think like a dollar or two. Nothing like very, very easy pickup. Then the Rainbow Rare, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. All the legendary birds. And this card, oh, this looks so cool. I was actually surprised that that one's not worth anymore in PSA grading. I figured it would be harder to grade, so there'd be less out there, but guess I'm wrong. That's right. Still had a bit more of this pile to go through, so. Cool. We got these. Archie's Ace in the Hole ×2, and then a Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick. All really well centered. I'll try to point out if any are off center or anything, but if they aren't, I'm just well centered. They look good. They look crispy. Oh, here, actually, we'll do this then. So, Golden Crushing Hammer. This one's more of a iffy one. I know that the gold trainer cards aren't as desirable in grading, but I don't know. It's the only one that I think we're sending in, so we figured it was worth a shot. These are both hollows, but they're different types of hollows. I can't remember. Oh, that's right, that's right. Okay, I recall now. Here's a fun little fact. These are misprints. These are misprints right here. So, this is a normal hollow, and then I think this is a Cosmos hollow. Yeah, that's a Cosmos. If you look, they did something weird with these prints. They printed incorrectly the first time, and then they panicked and corrected, and then printed the correct versions the second time around. So there's 4 different copies, technically 6 different copies if you count the non-hollow out there, of this card, even though they only printed it 3 times. Or well, technically printed it 3 times. So if you look down here, right here where it says, if it'll focus on it, see if I can get it to focus on it. It says 2012 right there. And then we're actually, no, my bad. Sorry. It says 2012 on that one right there. Focus on that a little bit right there. 2012. And then that one says 2013. And they printed the incorrect date on these Blastoises. So this one right here, I believe, is technically the error, the 2013 print. Cool. So, I think the music finally killed itself. We'll just restart the playlist. Just go over to the tab where the music was. I forget which tab it was specifically, but it should be like the one right next to it. Yeah. That video paused. Are you still listening to this music? Yes. Yes. Is it? Oh, probably. It might have switched over into the next video or something. As long as it's still royalty free for YouTube, I don't mind. So, all right. Hopefully everything's still working fine. Looks good. Cool. We got a slew of energies here. So I don't know if you guys have seen these energies. They're like from miscellaneous sets like Holon, Phantoms, and Secret Wonders or something like that. They're all different Power Keepers. That's the other one. They're all different like backgrounds. And they all look so cool to me. Like this one's almost got like a Cosmos Hollow pattern to it. And then these are just full shine, you know, like they just look cool. I don't think this one has a Cosmos, but yeah. I thought when I found those, I was like, oh, I want those. I want those graded. As long as they look good, I want those graded. Then we got this one too. It's a crosshatch Pokemon Trainer promo? Question mark? I don't know if this is a promo actually. Look at that crosshatch design. That's so pretty. We got this. These are the Play Pokemon also crosshatch designs. These look sick, in my opinion. I wish more of the energies that they printed over time looked like this. This one's a bit more on the mundane side. I think they went with a basic hollow, but then they went with a pattern for the background, so it you know, looks a little bit different. But and let's see. This one is the same thing, but it's got that crosshatch. That's that beautiful crosshatch. All right, let's see. Fire energy, same thing with the crosshatch. And then I had a couple here that were all very similar to each other. Let me see if yeah, that's right. Okay. Oop. So we've got these three. These are all the crosshatches for, it's the same thing. They're all the play Pokemons, but they're darkness energies. And then these look very similar, but they've actually got a pattern in the background too. And so I'll try to compare these two real quick so you can see a bit better. But it's still a crosshatch design, but it's got an extra like checkerboard to the background. And so I didn't know if these were classified differently or what, but they're just cards that I've never seen like anybody else cover these cards or look into these cards. And then same thing here. It's got a organized play. Like, we got these from our LGS. Actually, I traded some old cards that I picked up from a collection in for them, and yeah, I thought they were cool. I thought they were really cool. And he had tons of them too. Somebody had just come in and traded like a whole stack of them, I guess. They'd gone to tournaments or something. And yeah, I was like, oh wow. All right, we're getting to the a little bit better stuff, in my opinion, at least. So this would be considered the, maybe not economy, but the what's the one above value? I think it's value. The one above economy. That doesn't quite express. Maybe just standard? I think it's standard. I think this is the standard submission. So, beautiful Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia from the, what is it, Cosmic Eclipse? Got two of them. One of them was PSA 9 quality. One of them's like pure PSA 10. 100% PSA 10 quality. So I'm hyped about that one. There's another card we picked up from the LGS at about the same time that we picked up those two Arceus, Dialga, and Palkias. Grimmsnarl, Full Art VMAX. This one looked pretty crisp. Pristine. And then, this was probably the best highlight in my opinion. I like the Arceus and Dialgas, but this was a great trade. A base set Gyarados that was just pristine. There's like one, that's not on the card, that's on the case. I think there's one nick on it somewhere. I can't, maybe not. Looking at it now, I'm not seeing anything, so maybe it might have been maybe on this side. I don't know. Either way, I was super happy about that one. And then we got a Japanese, I think this was a promo. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was a promo. Or maybe it's just the XY Evolutions iteration of the Full Art Pikachu, or not, or Red Cheeks Pikachu. So these we picked up very recently. I haven't sleeved them yet. I guess I could sleeve them now while I'm here. Grab a couple of these, so we'll go through. These are some awesome cards in my opinion, and I keep seeing them popping up on listings and bids, and I love the EX cards. Even the Delta Species is cool and everything, but I love these EX cards. It's got a little bit of whitening at that bottom corner, a little bit on that corner too. Metagross CX with that shine in the silver, like the silver border. Oh, that one's got a little bit of whitening on that corner and on that corner. And then Got a Typhlosion Delta species, but this one was interesting because it's got a factory error. See that line right there? Well, it goes through the entire thing. Only on the hollow backdrop. Like, I get the print lines and everything, but that is a very visible print line. And I figured if something like that existed, maybe it was considered an error. Like an error print or something. So we're gonna send it in, see what happens. Maybe it just comes back as a 9 and they go, well, tough luck. But worth it, worth a shot. Then we got another one of these Gengars. This one was like a lot better condition than the other one, I think. So slide in. Always recommend a 2-thumb method. Makes it a lot easier and smoother to get the Pokemon card in the sleeve. Cool. I think we'll take a small 10-minute break real quick. I'm gonna grab a water, maybe a coffee. We're about halfway to 3/4 of the way through, so we're pretty close to done at this point. Let's see. Yeah. There. Cool. If y'all want to hang out, that's okay. If you guys end up going somewhere else, we'll be back. We'll be probably doing the money cards in about 30 minutes. So if you just want to tune in for that bit or see what like the real big hitters are for what we've got, come back in 30 minutes. If you want to hang out just for 5-10 minutes while I go grab my water and coffee and everything, thank you for hanging out. And yeah, be right back. Lolo? Darn, we lost somebody. Cool. Thank you for hanging out if you did. Appreciate it. Let's see. So, that's right. So a little more of this pile to go through. Cool. I just feel like got like marks on me or something like that. Anyway, hope y'all are doing okay. Thank you for hanging out if you did. Let's continue. Let's keep it going. We've got quite a few miscellaneous things here that I think y'all will enjoy. So, cool. We've got Charizard Radiant Collection. Hey, look at those snowflakes. This is a cool card to me. I'm actually surprised it's not worth more being a Charizard, but I guess I understand this is probably one that was sought after for a while, so there's a good amount in circulation and being traded more than likely, but still cool. Then we got this promo, Jirachi team up. This is actually like really sought after, surprisingly. A lot of people like this. I think it's Cosmic Eclipse based. I might be wrong on that. So we've got Super Mega Tyranitar yelling super loud and heckin' angry, if you know what I mean. Lugia EX. Look at that card. I believe that's Steam Siege? Is that right? Might be Steam Siege. It's hard to tell with that one, actually, with Steam Siege. And actually, no, that's not Steam Siege. This is Steam Siege. Right there, that Mega Gardevoir EX, that little freaking... I want to call it like a valve wheel. I'm not too sure. And then, so, I forget what this one is. It's like Ancient Origins, maybe? So, it could be something like that. Cool. Got Double Kyogre EX. Always remembered struggling to say this guy's name back in the day. Believe this is Primal Clash. Oh, it's two of them. Let's see. Ho-Oh EX. This one. Breakpoint? XY Breakpoint? I think it's Breakpoint. Or Breakthrough. One of those two. Breakpoint. I'm pretty sure it's Breakpoint. Ho-Oh EX. Both of them fairly well aligned. This one might be a bit down, but... And then, hey! OG Boy returning. So, I loved that these reverse hollows gave them a gold name. I think that personally increases the value for me because it shows... I love the stamp. I love the gold name. I love that... It's hard to see, but... It's hard to see because of the shine of the thing, but there's a very light hollow on the background here too, behind Blastoise, like where the palm trees are. Cool to me. Got a really cool one here. This one is a shiny Shinx from, I don't remember that set. I'm usually pretty good with that, but as you can see, this one says, SH12. So there are a couple different shinies that I think are a part of these sets. That has a little nick on the corner, white nick. Hey, that's my name. So, for Alligator, this is a hollow. Just hard to see. It's a very basic hollow, no Cosmos or anything like that. It's hard gold, soul silver. And then moving on from that, we have the Cracked Ice deck exclusive version of that one. So usually with the Cosmos hollows or the Cracked Ice hollows, those are both a part of what is it, deck exclusive packs or deck exclusive lines, I guess, runs, whatever you want to call the print. This one is a Cosmos hollow, but it's hard to show this one off without shining too much on the light itself. Anyway, same thing here. This one is also a Cosmos hollow. I wonder if I can adjust. What? Let's see if that works a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Shine it just a little bit better. Nice, okay. I don't think this one's Cosmos, but a Hollow Ninetales from Call of Legends. And then we're doing a throwback to earlier in the stream, but going international. Always cool. Got the Japanese Surfing Pikachu promo. Promo 264 out of XY-P. I think that's on the marker, the tab. And then grab this one because I've got two. We've got double Dark Celebi. Both with the Cosmos. These were not deck exclusive. And these are also in mint condition. I'm hyped about those. There, we'll just grab the rest of the stack, pull it up here. So here we've got, what is it, the I don't know, waifus, I guess, if that's your thing. Gardenia. We got a Mina, a little hippie girl. Lusamine, absolutely insane girl. And Nessa, full art, rainbow rare. Moved them back, so rearranged them like that. So how they were presented, and you can see the backs now. So Gardenia, Mina, Lusamine, Nessa. All right, Flygon, Cosmos Hollow. Ooh, look at that Hollow. That's cool. I like it when it can show it a lot better. And then, if you tuned in for the previous one, whenever I'd streamed, you would have seen this card and seen the meme. So this one's a jamming net, but it's so ridiculously shifted over to the right that it looks like an e-reader card. It's a very heavy misprint in my opinion, almost a miscut altogether, just by virtue of that backside alone. That's insane to me. They usually don't get cut that bad, so. And then a Relicanth shiny. If you did not know, that is in fact a shiny. It's hard to show the SH, I think it's SH8. Supreme Victors, or no. Yeah, I think Supreme Victor. I don't know. Whichever one it is. Flareon EX. I've been seeing this one a bit more recently, and I still love this card. They're so cute. All with their heads tilted. A little bit misaligned. It looks like it goes that way. Cool. Trying to stand in different positions so I don't hurt my back as much with this because I'm having to lean over a bit. Cool. So, Pikachu VMAX, Chebachu. And then here's some highlight cards, in my opinion. We got 3 back-to-back, really, really good looking Gyarados. All of them. So this is Breakpoint, Mega Gyarados EX from Breakpoint. A little bit misaligned. It's aligned about that way. But then we've got these boys. Look at them. Both of them, I think, also from Breakpoint. I think all 3 of them were from Breakpoint. They really wanted to print shiny Charizard in Breakpoint. But yeah. Yeah. Gotten all 3 hits of our own accord after opening quite a bit of them. I think it was Breakpoint. It was either Breakthrough or Breakpoint, whichever one it was. Charizard V. Ooh, baby. And then I personally like this Pikachu. I think it's a super cute one. I think it looks awesome with the Cosmos Hollow. I love the old border from like Heart Gold, Soul Silver days. And all of them were in pristine condition. Moving on. Got a Flareon. The cute hearts and hollow pattern. Oh, you can see it a little bit better right there with that light kind of shining on it. And then I was a little surprised by these, that these weren't worth a bit more, but I think because they have so many different iterations of this card out in print, you'll see what type. Here, I'll just showcase it to you. It's the prime cards with the holo. I think because they have so many of the different types of prime cards out there and in print, and because they're so difficult to grade, it keeps the prices high, but it makes them like a hit or miss sort of thing. So I don't know. I see it as like it's keeping the prices in the middle ground, because these could be very much so more expensive if they were even more difficult to grade, or if there was less in circulation, I think. Sorry, I guess that was the point I was trying to make. Tangenting. Yanmega Prime also. All of these, I think, are in 10 condition, in my opinion. And then we've got the finale, which is a shaman with that awesome flower design holo pattern. And then the finale for the mid-tier, medium submission rarity cards, the Shining Ho-Ohs. We got two specifically, and I think when I was inspecting based off like centering, I think this one was a 10, this one was like 9 centering. I might be wrong on that. I determined that one was a 10, one was a 9 when I was going through them, but I just bulked them together anyway in the end with the submission pile. So whichever one gets what, who cares? Okay. Yeah, I'll set that there. Keep that right out of frame. In 1 second, I'm gonna go stretch and make sure my back isn't hurting too much. Give me like 10 seconds. Feels a lot better. Wow. Cool. So now we're getting on to the if Express were still $100, we'd be expressing these Express pile. But it's not. Sucks. I think they doubled the price since the whole initial shutdown, which is just super inconvenient for us, because now the speculated price of submitting is now 2 for the price of 1. It's horrid. Anyway, it's okay. It's all good. We've got plenty of cards that we think are valuable, but first card coming up. I'm not going to do that. Got a Venusaur EX. This is one of the promos. We actually have the Pikachu too, but that's in the other pile, and that'll be coming up in a little bit. Whoops, I spoiled it. No, these were a part of a recent purchase, and just like from looking at it, the only thing that I noticed was like a little bit of white in that corner. Otherwise, fairly immaculate. I was very impressed with it. And then got a Shadowless Nidoking. Now this one had a little bit of wear on it, and I know it did, but that didn't bother me. Like there's whitening on the edges, but I picked this up for like 25-30 bucks online. I was very surprised for a what I would consider to be light played version of a Shadowless Nidoking. They go for over 100, I think. It was ridiculous. I was very happy with that purchase, but this is actually a part of my girlfriend's personal collection from way back. She yeah, she held on to a bunch of Topps cards, and she had a holo Pikachu. It's like, that's crazy. Let's get it submitted. Let's get it in a slab. So here you go. We actually do have the Suicune and Entei Legend top half So that's the official card. And I wish we had the bottom half, because then I'd you know, put them together, keep it as a pair, grade them right next to each other, keep that serial number next to each other too, but oh well. We got an Umbreon EX. I think this looks so slick. And I was surprised that it wasn't worth more, because I think this is one of the hits from that set too. It's Fates Collide, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. We've got Sylveon GX, Rainbow Rare. There's a price tag on that. It's on the sleeve itself. I'll have to get rid of that. I don't think it actually was that much though when we traded for it. I think that was an old price tag from when the LCS that I traded for that had traded with another person that I think had bought it whenever they bought it, and they just never took the thing off. So anyway, we've got a Ho from Hall of Legends, and that's a Cosmos Hollow. We've got a couple more of the Prime cards. Or, sorry, just one more Prime card. This one, I think, is definitely one of the more expensive Primes, being a Tyranitar. I think it looks just absolutely killer in the Prime version. A lot better than, like, Dark Tyranitar, in my opinion, and some of the surprisingly expensive, but not as good-looking ones. In my opinion, at least. Shiny Umbreon GX. This is one of the very first cards that reignited our interest in Pokemon. We'd found a collection that somebody was selling because they were getting out of Pokemon, and that was the highlight piece, and I just fell in love. Thought it was amazing. So, and then for the last bit, hopefully you all are here for Pokemon. You don't leave right here because it's only just a couple cards. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and this I don't know if you noticed the hollow on the border, but it's like a full hollow type of card. Then we've got these three, which are the Dark Magicians from the movie promo secret rares, and these are just immaculate in my opinion, and really, really desirable. At least I would say they're desirable. I like Dark Magician Girl. OG card for sure. Same thing. This is one of the you get ultimate rares, whichever one has the hollow border trim. We're on to the last bit. Hey. Can show off some of the cards I got from Pokekobe if y'all are here from that. I don't think I got that one. Well, that's fine. I'll showcase that one too. So we got a Ice Rider Calyrex V. Maybe you did send that one. I've mixed them in at this point, so I know some of them were though. So and then you sent some I forget what set it was. I forget what set this is. But you sent some packs, and I opened up a Dragapult? No, Dracozolt. Zamazenta, Heroes Metal. We got the EVV Max, a Vileplume GX, and a Willard V. I just want to stall for a little bit more, kind of before we just, you know, finish out the stream and finish up the rest of it. So, because there's not too many cards left. There you go. Got a couple more cool cards to show off. If you're into basketball, it's just some basic Michael Jordan cards, nothing too crazy. I don't think they're worth much of anything, but I like my big MJ fan for sure. So, Skeezer. We got a couple Regigigases. So this is part of my like personal. This is like, I'm not grading it at all. The conditions of the cards might not have been good enough, or I just didn't consider it to be like worth the investment to get it graded, at least not yet. But like Secret Rare, Zapdos, Cracked Ice, Frost and Heat Rotom. I want the whole set for these guys. We've got a winner. Winner stamp, best of game, Rocket Scissor, Japanese Hollow Foil Zapdos. And then these are like worth money, apparently, or I think it's just these two. They're worth money. I don't think it was like a squeeze or anything like that. Somebody like buying out and jacking up price or whatever it was. I don't think it was anything like that. I think it's just people want them for synergies or something, for like OG deck builds. And then I think this was worth money too, but I just put it off to the side for myself. I had a non-holo version. It was one of the first cards that I opened up whenever I got like a little mystery box back when I started playing Magic back in like 2008, 2009, whenever it was. I can't remember anymore. Might have been even earlier. Yeah. And with that, I think... Trying to clap, but it's really awkward and hard to get that close. There we go. Hey! Alright. Last bit. The finale. These are our money cards, I guess you could say. So some of them are actually... I'll do... Some of them are Yu-Gi-Oh cards, actually. So we'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh cards first, and then we'll get to the Pokemon as the big finale. I'll do these three last. We'll start here. Cool. So, starting, we've got a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the Shonen Jump magazine, limited edition. Looks slick in the holographic here, with the moonlight kind of accentuating it. And looking at the back, it is pretty good. It might be, corners might be a little dinged down and might not be perfect, but that's okay. Next up, we've got another Blue Eyes White Dragon, but this one is same thing. It's Shonen Jump, but this one doesn't include the U in it. I think it's one of the original print runs of Shonen Jump. But yeah, this one also looks great. Stardust Dragon from TDGS. I don't remember the name of that, or the Duelist Generations Season 1, maybe something like that. Stardust Dragon, though. This is not the Ultimate Rare or whatever that is, but this is not the Ghost Rare, but this is the Ultimate Rare. I can't remember the name of this set either, but this is the one that it's desirable in, the first edition Black Rose Dragon. This one goes for over $6,000 in PSA 10 alone. Yeah, I'm worried that that might be a nick. It's really hard to tell because they have a lot of like white blending in with the black border, and I think that's like a little white nick right there, but hard to tell. This is a non-graded card. I think it's new. It's from the OTS Tournament Pack 14, which I think came out recently. I'd show you the back, but it's sleeved. The End of Anubis. This one is Secret Rare, you could tell with the holo, and this one's from Ancient Sanctuary, question mark? First edition for that one. And then last Yu-Gi-Oh card we've got here. Before, oh, actually no, we got a couple more. We have 3 more after this, but these are the last 4 that are really, really money. So it's the Gold Trim Maximum Gold First Edition Blue Eyes White Dragon in absolutely perfect quality. It was like a fresh pool as far as I know. So, and then these last 3 cards are the cream of the crop for our PSA submission, outside of that Black Rose Dragon. That Black Rose is like fire in my opinion, but we've got a Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon Ghost Rare. in just perfect condition. No centering issues in my opinion. Maybe I'm incorrect. It's kind of hard to tell with Yu-Gi-Oh over Pokemon. I think they're stricter with their centering grades, but Dark Rebellion XZ's dragon or XYZ dragon. That's also, I think that might be on the sleeve, but yeah, that's also in immaculate condition. And then the final one, this is my favorite card that I've gotten from the Yu-Gi-Oh lot that I purchased. I've bought 2 Yu-Gi-Oh lots in total, and I've gotten ridiculous amounts of good cards. I picked this up. This was the highlight of the entire thing, and what incentivized me to purchase the lot in the first place. You can't see that. It's good condition. You know what? Let's get it out of the sleeve. We've got time. Oh, it's bottom loaded. Ooh. Oh, backwards. Perfect. Keep it as immaculate as possible. There you go. And that's a first edition one. Everybody hated this set, apparently. So nobody wants to open it. Reasonable, understandable. Have a nice day. So we'll pull it back in. Come on. Slide in. Line up. And look at the back a bit better there. So yeah. All right, and then the last stretch. These are the highlight cards in my opinion. We'll do these 4 first, and then, all right. Thank you for hanging out if you've hung out so far, and if you're interested. So, we've actually got, it's 2 separate cards here. I wish we had the Raikou, but it's fine. This is a shiny Suicune Heart Gold Soul Silver promo. Not a prime, but I'm not really sure what to call this card. It's a promo. That's it. It's a pretty good, pretty pristine condition. It might have a bit of alignment towards the left, but to me, I think this card just looks absolutely sick. And then in the same way, we've got the Entei too, which arguably is worth more. Just looking at that holo pattern. Oof. Look at the back side. Might be like a little white nick right on that corner there. Might be 2. Same on that corner, but yeah, that one might have bad corners. We'll see though. We'll see when we get it graded. Got a Honchkrow level X, probably one of the weakest cards from this little bundle right here, this worth it bundle, but surprisingly not many graded, and people still buy them. People are interested in Honchkrow. I didn't think that was a fan favorite Pokemon. I mean, understandable though. Everybody's got their own favorites. I had one of the guys from an LGS that I used to go to at Ampharos as his favorite, and I was like, okay, fair enough. I feel like that's in the same boat as like a Girafarig or a Pseudo-Wudo favorite, but to each their own. I mean, I'm not judging. Have your favorites. Everybody does. And then we've got Charizards, because it's always good to have Charizards. We've got 2 the XY Evolution Reverse Holo full art not full art, but Charizards, full holo Charizards. Looking at them. That one's got some white nicks on the corner there. And this one, I believe, that might have like a little white nick on that corner there too. And they're like right that close. Anyway, that's okay. And then we got a Pikachu EX. I love this card. I think this card just looks awesome. Pikachu looks like he's about to mess some stuff up. Wreck the whole room type thing. And then this will be the final card. This is also one of the highlight cards. It's a Charizard from Arceus. It might be a mild centering towards that bottom right corner, but otherwise I think, yeah, I think that's a great one too. I'm very happy with everything that we've got. So I've opened these recently from just opening up battle styles, so I may send those in too. And then I opened up these from opening up Chilling Rain, so I may send those in too. We'll see. But otherwise, I don't have anything else to showcase. Not necessarily. But thank y'all for stopping by. If y'all have any questions, by all means shoot away. But otherwise, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream here. And yeah, happy that y'all could hang out and watch this collection video. That there. Alrighty. Move these over here. And yeah, I think with that, we'll wrap it up then. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your night. If you're watching from any of the groups that I play games with, I'll probably come play some games here in a little bit. And yeah, y'all are having storms like we were having earlier. Please be safe. It's definitely hectic to drive on roads in these conditions. And I've been seeing a lot of videos of people just like hydroplaning and spinning out and other crazy stuff. So just be careful out there, all right? Anyway, let's see. We'll go ahead and I'm gonna kick off the camera itself. All right. Bye, everyone. Take care.